Welcome back to Here I Stand, a radio ministry of the Christian Emergency League, and we are on 1160 a.m. We're joined, James and I are joined by Ken Henderson, who serves in Thornton. He is on the West Harvey Dixmoor School District, 147. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How many schools are in that district, Ken?
3 schools.
3 schools. Is that high school included?
Elementary.
Elementary.
We start from pre-K all the way to 8th grade.
Okay, pre-K to 8th grade. So the high school is Thornton High School. Is that right?
Yes, that's 205, Thornton, Thorn Ridge, and Thornwood.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we wanted to ask, what is the spiritual state down the south suburbs in Thornton Township? What are the churches doing to impact the community? Are they impacting the community, I guess?
Well, I'm going to say this. The church I grew up in, our pastor, when his son was the alderman, and one thing he did tell them, don't get tied up with this politics as far as church and politics.
Mm-hmm.
Our churches have, and this is just not in south suburbs, Chicago, the pastors was forced to be in politics.
Yeah.
Just because of how many people they got. And once they end up doing that, they strayed away from their purpose of what needed to be done in our community.
Now, you say forced. Who did the forcing? How can you force a pastor into politics?
Well, politicians, a lot of churches, nonprofit, you got to pay taxes on it.
Not for profit.
Man, listen, it's a lot. You can't get this property. You can't do this. Back in the day, we had churches that had men's shelters, women's shelters. We don't have that no more.
Why?
Interesting.
I'm trying to figure it out too, because I grew up on that. People on the street could go somewhere because they had nowhere to live. Even somewhere to eat. Like the church out every day, they made sure they had breakfast and lunch every day. Breakfast, everybody off the street could come in.
You mean the church?
Feeding ministry, yeah.
Feeding ministry.
And they don't do that anymore.
No, they don't do it. You barely probably got 2 or 3 churches in each city that might do it. So I'm telling you, it's a big problem that that our churches then get hooked up with the political field instead of doing what they need to do, as churches in our community. And I believe that's one of the big issues we have in our community, the way they are.
Yeah, it's a spiritual lack,
Yes.
and so much of if we trace the problems in our society, so much of it is a spiritual problem.
Yes.
Right. I mean, you might say all of it.
I would say all of it
is a spiritual
Yeah.
problem that manifests itself.
I'm biased, but yeah.
Right. No, I mean, yeah, but once that you cannot make up for that with government programs, the spiritual lack.
No.
When you destroy the nuclear family,
Right.
when kids and even the parents don't have a true moral compass, when the discussions in school and in home, what's a woman? We're not clear on that. What else are you going to get other than chaos?
Yes.
And we had last week our radio program. We had Cesar LaFleur on, and he was right in saying, please don't say that what's going on they're not being efficient or they're not accomplishing their goals. They are accomplishing their goals. If you understand that the goal right now in society, I do believe there's an element, not all, but there is an element, I believe, in government that does not love this country and wants to sow chaos so that they can replace our representative republic with something else. Yeah. They're not hiding anymore.
Right.
Socialist, communists, they're doing it. But anyway, I just say, with that said, Ken, we want to move to another one. How can faith still have a place in public leadership without excluding other people of different faiths, of different beliefs? How do you as a Christian, carry your Christian morals into the public square without alienating other belief systems?
Well, I'm gonna say this: as my job as a Christian man, I'm gonna do what I need to do to bring God back into the schools. Now, we all got choices. We're not gonna force it on you, but as long as I bring that attention, that awareness to the people, the blood is not on my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ezekiel 18, right?
simple.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going by my example as far as like what I do is like I forgot the name of this curriculum. Matter of fact, when I met y'all, we was at that dinner. The organization that had that dinner a couple years ago.
Oh, we talking about A&M?
A&M partnership?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well,
I think. I'm not sure.
I forgot the
Scott
name.
Phelps?
Abstinence in marriage?
Yeah.
A&M, abstinence in marriage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was able to bring them in for a curriculum.
You brought that curriculum into Thornton Township?
Yes.
Wow.
They
Good for you, Ken.
You see what I'm saying? So
I
that was
didn't
my
know
job.
that. I didn't know that.
Well,
So they doing a curriculum in our elementary school. So that's a start, and that's what I say as far. I want to be the bridge from politics and churches, where they don't got to worry about that, but they say, "Hey, Ken, we want to start a woman's shelter. How can we get this money?" Now, I go get the money, or I get the connections, and say, "Hey, we need to get this going." The churches don't have to cross over and make no type of deals. As a politician, let the politician do what he got to do to make sure you straight. But when the churches come in and got to make deals, it's over with.
Make deals with the government, you saying?
Yes. No, just stay in your lane. Do what you need to do as far as getting our community together.
But
people.
If they wouldn't have to, I mean, if you have a large enough church and enough giving, it's not a whole bunch of money to make sandwiches and soup.
Oh, no. I mean,
I think
I've done it before without, we get a bunch of people, everybody.
Yeah.
Especially somebody got some food stamps or a link card. Hey, let's go to the store, let's get it. And we all work together. So,
who am I?
It's easy. I done it. I still do it. So
I got you.
Yeah.
You said one of the things we talked about also in prep. You said you want to be the bridge between the politicians and the churches.
Yes.
What policies do you believe would help the black families build wealth, get to a point where they're financially stable? What policies do you want to bring that would affect the black community in a positive way? Do we just follow JB? He's got the right formula?
Well, I'm gonna say
doesn't look like that. That was a joke, people. That was a joke. All right, okay.
I'm gonna say this: if your agenda is not for people, it's not for God, it ain't gonna be right. One thing, being in the community and just raised up as a young black man, I got 6 other brothers. My father passed early, so my mom, Christian woman, we stayed in the church Monday through Sundays. Wow. I don't care what it was, all day. We first off, we got to get the people off the street. They need help. A lot of people that's on the streets, they want to get help. So when they get sent to go get help, they get sent back because some type of insurance they got now only hold them for about 20 days. You can't get nobody right in no 20 days. Now they come back on the street doing the same thing. That's the first thing we need to do, help our people on that level.
This is one thing I don't understand, and I have a cousin that stays on the South Side, cousins that stay on the South Side. The issue with illegal immigration, the amount of money that the state of Illinois and the city of Chicago spends on illegal immigration, and the black community actually says, we were born and raised here. We have been here for generations. And the state of Illinois, the city of Chicago has never done for us, the black community, what they're doing with illegal immigration. And I believe that's what gave birth to the Flip Chicago Red, and that's what gave birth to the feeling on the South Side that maybe the Democrats don't really care about us. Don't tell me they don't have enough money. They have money. I saw the hospital that they redid down in downtown Chicago and put all those illegal immigrants in there. But yet you have people on the South Side who are homeless, that they've done nothing. I don't understand, Ken, how that is not a campaign issue for GOP on the South Side. Is it that they don't want to, they would do the same thing? I know you, Ken, you wouldn't do the same thing, but that's a wedge, and it's not a political game. It's like you said, if you do things that people care about, if you have people in mind, you can do some things, but they spend their money on their political pet projects, illegal immigrations and transgenderism.
Yeah.
You know,
no, that's true. That it doesn't seem to make sense, except when you look at it, it's a power move.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it helps them try to get more power for the state of Illinois by encouraging the illegal immigration.
While leaving the South Side behind.
Right.
While leaving the African American community behind. Listen, if I wasn't a Christian, that's why I left the Democrat Party. I'm an independent, but I vote conservative. But if I wasn't, and I'm a black person living on the south side of Chicago, and I saw what they've done the last 5 years, there's no way I would be a Democrat.
Yep.
That's just me. That's just me. They showed the South Side how much the Democrat Party values them. That's just me.
So last year I was in Washington, D.C. I had an interview with Channel 9. They said, hey, Ken, what you think about the immigrant? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be straightforward. It got to be fair for everybody.
Got to be fair for everybody.
If they come over here, I'm not against nobody coming over here.
I apologize. We're up against a heartbreak. Okay, we'll be right back, and here I stand.
All right.